That Quadri guy is just a 28 years old boy. And to think that the mutilation, the buying of that boy is from church, white garment, Celestial Church members. It's alarming. You see, I'm not going to push it and say, oh, it's all about Celestial alone. It is alarming that Christianity, look at the one that, just which day was it? When people are saying that they are scared of religion, I always say it. I say religion is a scam. You will carry your whole body, your whole chest, your whole life, and think that, oh, when you get to the church or when you get to the mosque, when you get to the church, when you get to the mosque, you will find rest, you will find God, you will be there, you are safe from the devil. You can imagine Celestial Church of God. And this Celestial, you know, is more of all this Dahome, all this Badagry side. They are more from all that side. All these people. If you see the names that are there, you will know it's all these people. There's no... I'm telling you, this is what has brought fear. Fear into a lot of people. About religion. About religion. Let me give you people updates. That guy that was spied, that was talking to his girlfriend, that the girlfriend told a 28-year that the father went on Oriyomi Quadri. Abi Oriyomi Amzat. I don't know why I'm saying Quadri. Excuse me. Oriyomi Amzat to cry. The man cried. Later on in life, when you see some things happening to some people, you will know that their father, their mother have spied somebody. Do you think that the blood of that Quadri guy koni sunkún? Koni sunkún? You think the blood of that boy shed on that land koni bí wọn? It will. It will. The painful part is somebody, an innocent child, born into this family of the people that spied this boy now. Àwọn máa ṣe wọ́n, àwọn á ṣe wọ́n sìn, but Ọlọ́run á bí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ìyá, á bí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bàbá wò títí dé ìran kẹrin, till the fourth generation. Because when it is time, yeah, that the parents of this boy, they are meant to start sitting back, to start eating the fruit of their labor, for even bringing the boy into the world. 28 years old boy. He has managed, almost done with his education. He has made himself self-employed. He sells computer stuff, fixed computer stuff in the school premises. And they chose to take his life. You will now notice that some people, they will say at the prime age, at the peak of their success like this, their life will be cut short. Their life, God will just take them away. Sometimes it's because their parents have done something. They've fight people. They've done something to destroy lives. We need to be careful. We need to be careful. May God not ask us. I always say it. Fathers and mothers that are as wicked as this, they should stay in this world and suffer. God, I'm not how he will rule his world. But the gospel truth is, Kabiosi, as he so wishes, he so pleases, that is how he rules us. As he so wants to do it, we can't even question it. And you people will still be doing these things. Let me update you people, so that you'll be informed. Church. Police exhumed slain Lasso. So you know they've gotten the person that gave them a clue to his body. You know the father told us that her body on. So they gave him his expo that they saw them exhuming somebody and blah, blah, blah. The police said no, nothing like that. Oriyomi cried out for them, and to God be the glory. The police now swiftly they swung into action. Within few days, we have started seeing results of the cry out. The Lagos State Police Command on Wednesday exhumed the body of a 28-year-old graduate of Lagos State University, Mr. Adedamola Olasunkanmi. The corpse was buried in a shallow grave behind the Lasso fence in its Ojo campus. The news agency of Nigeria reports that the deceased, a police science education graduate. Do we need to curse? No. If you hear the rubbish amount of money that these people shared, if you hear it, money that you can just sit down and buy food, just one food. The whole money this boy had in his account could worth 1.5 million. There's a restaurant in where is that restaurant again? If you go there and you are 20, Abia many, you are 20, they will serve you food. The food that all of you will eat, not that you will belly full, it's not buffet. Oh. The food that you will eat in moderation is 2 million. I think a guest of 10 or guest of 20, I can't remember. But they will serve you some small chops and all something like that. 2 million for you people. Like, the guy didn't have up to that. Eating, sit down and eat and go, you know. And they pied a human being. Human being, a child that has future and have not even started. A 28 years old boy. These people. The news agency of Nigeria reports that the deceased, a political science education graduate, had been missing since January 16th. Now, take note. If that boy did not, their parent did not go to Oriyomi, lie, we won't get this result. Do you know that? We will not get this result. If they did not go to Oriyomi, we will not get this result. It was so clear that some people in Panti were trying to put everything under the carpet until those people found their voice, and top officials, police, they got involved. Within how many days? Not up to 48 hours. Can you see that they brought out? So that means that the body they took from that church, that they said they saw them exhuming body, they went to quickly put it somewhere else. Is the body? It's true that the information we heard initially and was told to the father is actually true. They were trying to bury the case. They did not know that the man will find his voice. It's too late. It's paining me. Because what is the joy in this? The only joy is that we should all pray that that boy gets justice. But nevertheless, if you hear the amount, you'll be hearing 50,000, you'll be hearing 300,000, you will be in shock. You will be in shock. People can buy somebody for 300,000. It can't even buy wig. 300,000 can't buy this wig. It cannot buy this wig, bone straight. It can't. It can't buy this my glasses. This my glasses, my recommend. It cannot buy it. And they took the life of a prosperous, a boy with prospects, a potential father, a potential husband, a child that the parents haven't even started eating the fruit of their labor. The police earlier announced the arrest of 4 suspects and a search for 4 others allegedly linked to the murder of the 2024 graduate. He just graduated. The suspects were alleged to have transferred out all the money in the deceased bank account and shared among themselves. The state police public relations officer, CSP Benjamin Hundeyin, who was at the site of the exhumation, said that one of the suspects led the police to the site. January 16 was when all this started, after a report was received by the Ojo Police Division that the young man went missing. You can imagine, January 16, February 16, March, almost 2 months. They did nothing. They did nothing. If not, that's not my own pains now. I will not lie to you people. Because from the day one that the father had gone there, they've already pied the guy. But what the man noticed and what we all can see, they tried to bury the case. They did nothing. If Oriyomi, the man did not go to Oriyomi, that is the end of the case. The way they are handling Mohbad's case is exactly what would have ended Quadri's case. But see the action. The father and the mother, they went together to Oriyomi in tears. May it not happen to any of us. May it not happen to any of us. In their own level, that boy had graduated. He graduated, not only that, already had a shop in the campus. What a smart, ambitious boy. And they cut that boy off. They didn't even allow his parents enjoy him. I wish you people can go and see the way that man cried. If you are, except you are a witch, you won't feel the pains. It was entering inside my soul. As if they were using hammer. That guy like this, he was crying. And he can't even find, he's not hearing it. They are not giving him answer. This is the problem about our Nigerian force. So if the guy did not come out to the public and the top officials heard about it, that's how that case will enter underground. You saw the way the brother to this guy had to disguise. Do you know they did FBI in the family themselves? The blood brother to the guy disguised, in the sense that he went and started toasting one girl that they found her information in the brother's computer. And the guy noticed that in the brother's account, the girl's account featured. They did some findings, and he now started toasting the girl. It was through that girl they were able to link all. And he went to the campus to meet the girl. Unlike Adura, you know Adura, Mohbad's brother. That one, the moment the brother died, he refused to help tell the world what killed his brother. Can you see the power of unity in a family? He didn't take the country, he didn't take them up to 2 months to find out and to lead us right. This is what killed. The whole family joined together like this. They worked together to bring this Olori Burukus that pied their son and their brother to justice. Some are at large, but at least they've remanded a few in custody. And they have said confessing. After the new commissioner of police, Mr. Olorundare, sorry, can you hear? Oh, jump. That's why I wore glasses, because I knew I was going to read some things for you people. Olorundare. After the new commissioner of police, Mr. Olorundare Jimoh, assumed duty on February 18, he gave orders to the State Criminal Investigation Department to investigate the case. That was when the case was upgraded from that of a missing person to a case of suspected murder. This led to arrest of one of the principal suspects who did not only confess to buying the young man, but also led us here where the victim was buried, he said. Who then said that the police would apprehend the remaining suspects and wrap up the investigation. Now that we have seen the body, investigation is gradually coming to an end. We will intensify efforts to apprehend the remaining suspects, he said. The spokesperson assured Lagos residents that justice would be served in the case. The suspects will definitely be prosecuted to ensure that justice is served. Anyway, we use this opportunity to commiserate with the family of the deceased. We also thank Lagos State government for immense support in every area of crime fighting within the state, he said. Let me look for another one. Sorry. So that you know that there's updates. They have found his corpse. The family now knows that they've pied that boy. Though we knew, but at least the man said he's not seeing the corpse. He's not hearing anything. The police are not updating. They are not giving feedback. He's just spending money. They are only asking for money. They are only asking. He has even sold his car. Meanwhile, no response. And he suspected one person in Panti who disguised as someone in Mufti. Later, they saw the person in police uniform in Panti. So he felt the dragging of the case, probably, or what he wore. And it's true, there must have been something like that. Because why, the proximity is just too short. Why when he went to shout at, and the next day, 2 days, 3 days, Etiyari, meanwhile, he has been with you people since January 16. The case never had no head, had no tail. Look at the boy. Look at the boy. Hey? Now I'll read this one so you will see the way they share the money. The Lagos State Command on Tuesday confirmed the location where the Lagos State University graduate Adedamola Olasunkanmi was buried, following the arrest of the principal suspect. The principal suspect, Olaoluwa Ajisomo. Do you know who he is? That man that wore, yeah, is that man that wore white garments, Seleman. The Seleman. They said he's a prophet. Me igbori. Between prophet it's in Jali. Only in Nigeria. Me igbori, where prophets will be stealing. Not only stealing, they will buy somebody. Oma jiowo, wotun payan. Where church people will gather and they will buy somebody. The Lagos State Police Command on Tuesday confirmed the location. Punch Metro exclusively learned that the prime suspect, rumored to have fled to the Benin Republic, was leading police detective in location the burial site of the deceased. The command spokesperson, Chief Superintendent of Police Benjamin Hundeyin, confirmed both developments to Punch Metro on Tuesday in response to our correspondent's inquiry. The deceased, a political science education graduate from LASU, has been missing since January 16, 2025, amid speculation that his mutilated body has been discovered. Hopefully, they would have checked for different things like organs and everything. If they find everything there, then they will probably not take it that it's ritual buying. You understand? If they do not find some parts, then they would ask and be able to know further by, of course, dealing with them to find. I don't know how they get how do they call that thing? Oh, if you want to, it's something when there's interrogation, that one is simple. The police can interrogate you when they want to get information from you that is very, very vital, and they need to torture. Oh, sorry, I don't know if they torture. They don't do it here. They don't torture. They will only ask you and you have to bring it. But in Nigeria, I don't know if they still do it. They used to do it. They used to do it abroad, but they've stopped. Torture people to confess, you know, to find out some truth from them. So I don't know if they do it in Nigeria. So then they will confess, like, you know, that time sometimes some of them, they will burn them, put heat on them, put something to burn their leg. Some of them, they can even shoot their hand. You know, like that. So it depends. Amid speculation that his mutilated body has been discovered. Last Friday, the Lagos State Police Command announced the arrest of 3 suspects and the ongoing search for 5 others connected to the murder of a 2024 graduate. Among these arrested was Wepe Toji Sunday. Among those arrested was Wepe Toji. That one doesn't sound like a Nigerian name. And you know that Ojo, all those other side of Lasu is very close. Badagry is very close to Dahomey, Abi, all those places, Cotonou, all those places, you know. This name, see, a pastor who allegedly received 70,000 naira. No, that pele any pastor yen. Ele any pastor. Tori Sheriff, who is another person. From the victim's account, pastor to wear white garments. Over 70,000 naira. Hey! I don't know if you people know about designer rice. Designer rice in Nigeria. You people, you don't know designer rice. If you know designer rice, this money cannot buy designer rice for more than 2 or 3 people. That is sitting down. They call it designer rice. You will, because simple 10,000 naira rice, 10,000 naira rice is not going to 10,000 naira rice. It's not enough to fill you. Only rice. It has nothing to do with the meat. It has nothing to do with the meat. The meat is small like this. It's 2,000. Designer rice, maybe 3 or 2 people. That's 70,000. Titon. Just you sit down and eat in a hurry. Not that you will eat and feel like you have eaten and you will remove clothes and sleep. That is my concept. 70,000. A pastor of Shiyi, white garment celestial church member. The church. 8 took from this boy's account. 1. And Sheriff Adebayo, a church member accused of receiving 300,000. That is the one in the beginning that the father and the younger brother, or when they were doing their own FBI, that the police were the ones helping the police to find all these things. If not for the younger brother of that guy, do you know that there will not have been any lead or nothing, no lead way, nothing, if not for that boy? Because nothing, the police, they gave them money for tracking. They were only tracking numbers of the people they know, family members that were calling the guy. They did not track it to anywhere. It was him that said, okay, I will go to his house. They broke his house door open. They didn't find him there. The guy opened the computer, the younger brother. The younger brother went to check. That was when he discovered that money left his brother's account. And the first person, the account that it led them to the girl that led them to this sheriff. This sheriff led them to the rest. It's from sheriff, everything's there opening up. Accused of receiving 300,000 when sheriff was not lying. If not for that boys, in fact, the younger brother to this guy, and of course the father and the mother that came together, we won't be where we are. As in, the police were only bringing out phone number of his girlfriend and the family members that were calling his phone, looking for him. Punch Metro gathered that the mother of the prime suspect, you remember the girl, Omolara Ajisomo, remember the girl the brother went to use tie to toast, was also arrested. Omolara Ajisomo. was also arrested. She allegedly assisted her children, Teniola and Olaoluwa Ajisomo, in fleeing after each reportedly received 300,000. All of them, they are going to jail. Omolara is going. The mother is going. And they are going to sentence them. I hope, of course, this capital punishment. Do they still do death by hanging? A whole family, a mother with 3 children. One of her child is already remanded. She herself involved. 2 of her children fled. They fled. Or fled, sorry, money fled. They fled. You can imagine a family. 2. She and her daughter, they are already remanded. Let me help you read it very well. She allegedly assisted her children, Teniola and Olaoluwa Ajisomo, in fleeing after each reportedly received 300,000 from the victim's account. The Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Olorun, you can imagine how much is 300,000. Wallahi, me, abimo paroni, I don't know. Kora, egbagbe, kora anything. Kora anything. 300,000. Ó ti di ẹ̀mí. Ọ̀dájú làwọn èèyàn báyìí o. This kind of people. That means that people, you know, when people, you'll be wondering, why will somebody, because of maybe 300,000, 500,000, to lè pa ẹ́? Look at them. They can buy people because of that money. Some people will poison your food. Some people, you have to be careful where you drink, where you eat. Maybe they just notice you have 500,000, 300,000 with you. They can choose to buy you. Your house help, can sell you out for tokens like this. For tokens like this. All this money can't buy anything. It can't make you. It can't get anything done. It can't even pay your bills. But lie, it can't pay your bills. It can't pay your bills. It can't. Simple, one semester in school, that boy that finished education, he can't pay his bills. He's selling, buying and selling. Haven't even started life. He's just a boy that is also ambitious. 28, doing well for himself. The Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Olorundare Jimoh, had directed the State Criminal Investigation Department to take over the case after the student union threatened to organize a statewide protest. Yes, it's good. You see, the student union said they threatened them that they will organize it, because you can imagine in that area, the students and also people in the church there, they are buying people. I bet that's not the first case. I'm sure people miss like that. This is what they do. I know somebody. She comes on this our social media. It is the thought of our younger brother that bites the father. They sent that boy on an errand years ago. Young man. At that time that the incident happened, it's probably the boy will be around 20-something or 30-something years old, 20-something. Till date, they can't find the boy. You can imagine, you will hand over money to a child, go and do some things, and till date, they can't find the boy. The father, the thought of that boy led him to stroke. He died. The mother, when she was sharing this experience with me, what can I do? I had to cry. But things like this could probably have happened to that guy. She says that there's nowhere they have not gone. All these useless white garments people, they were telling them, oh my pada. And it's all lies. Many of them, they lie to you people. Wọ́n kàn máa gbowó yín ni. Ó kàn máa gbowó yín. Àwọn tó jẹ́ pé ó lè jẹ́ àwọn gan ló pa ọmọ yẹn. Ó máa padà, bàbá ti kú. ìrònú ọmọ yẹn ló pa bàbá yẹn. You know, ọmọ ẹ ní school ó sọ̀jọ̀ ọmọ ẹ nínú lọ. Meaning, if they know that their child is died, like this man that came crying out the other time, at least let him see the corpse of his child. May it not happen to any of us. Abiyamo to toss. At our time, Abiyamo gone. Let him just see the corpse of his child. This one is not seeing the child, is not seeing the corpse. What has happened to his child? Exactly. That woman, the brother missed till date. Till date. All of them, the way they care for the mother, anytime she's always going to home. I say, yeah, where are you? She said, she's in Nigeria. Because after the father died, the mother too wanted to leave. You know, they can see the other children, but that boy mattered to them too. You know, it's like the case of, whose case was it in the Bible? That one, missing one, the prodigal son. You will have all your children, but that one, you will still be worried. No matter how many children God blesses you with. Then, a potential guy like that, no farabale, no kawe, you can even see that as he's working, he's sending himself to school, supporting his father, supporting his mother, himself. When he called the mother in the night, that the mother should give him 10,000, you hear that the mother wanted to give him, but because it was late, she doesn't know how to say, assuming you will not hear the mother, she will willingly want to do it, and she will not want to do it. Okay, in the morning, Quadri, night, midnight, she didn't know. They would have collected all that money and still paid the boy. They would have collected all that money, still told the boy to go and be collecting from his family. Who they boy? Well, if they do not send those people to hellfire, if they do not send those people to hellfire, the police, they should do their job. They should do their job. This is too much. Many they have experienced this thing. This is exactly what would have happened to many of those people that are missing. The Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Olorundare Jimoh, has directed the State Criminal Investigation Department to take over the case after the Students' Union threatened to organize a statewide protest regarding the arrest of the prime suspect, who then revealed that he was apprehended on Monday morning in the Alakuko area of the state. Who then further stated that the suspect was responsible for emptying Ogunbode's bank account using the victim's mobile phone. The principal suspect, Olaoluwa Ajisomo, was arrested yesterday, Monday morning, at the Alakuko area. He was the one who cleared the victim's bank account through the victim's mobile phone number, he said. However, who then clarified that the grave was not located within the church premises, contrary to the speculation on social media. He added that the church where the arrested cleric worship had been sealed off by the police following intelligence reports of a planned arson in retaliation. Because people are saying they are going to mob them. They will destroy any celeb member they see there. They will blind them. They will plug their heads. They will hang them. That church can't exist anymore. No, they should forget it. He added, okay, regarding the arrest of the, okay, sorry, I've jumped. He added, the shallow grave is not around the church premises, but it is there in the community. The church was sealed following intelligence report that some people plan to burn it out of vengeance, and we do not want that to happen. Meanwhile, a source involved in the investigation informed our correspondents that police detectives were en route to exhume the victim from a shallow grave. The source said, I just received information that the newly arrested suspect has confessed to buying the LASU graduates, and the police are on their way to the burial site. When our correspondent sought confirmation from Hidei, he responded with a single word, confirmed. So I think we are updated in that regards, and I think that should do. I took some information from them there. I think that's okay. Okay. Okay, let me read this for you people again. This is another update that will still be part of it before I go to the this guy's one. Olalademi Ashake. The police command in Lagos State has sealed a church over the alleged killing of a 28-year-old graduate of Lagos State University. The command spokesperson, Benjamin Hundeyin, confirmed the development while briefing newsmen at the command headquarters in Ikeja on Monday. Hundeyin said that the church, where some people allege that the missing boy was spied and buried, has been sealed to prevent it from being burned. The church was sealed following intelligence reports that some people plan to burn it down out of vengeance, and we do not want that to happen. It is still a suspect crime scene. We still need to go over it. We may need to revisit that scene multiple times for us to gather evidential value. The church has been sealed for now to prevent it from being burned, and we assure the public that updates will be given about the investigation and the progress we have made as soon as we get new updates, he said. The PPRO said that the three suspects have been detained, that 3 suspects have been detained so far. We have 3 suspects, the pastor and 2 others in custody. They've added 1 more anyway. You heard that there. And 2 they are at large, and the case is ongoing at the State Criminal Investigation Department, he said. According to him, efforts are underway to apprehend 5 others. They've added, so it's 4 that is missing now. In fact, is it 4 or 2? They've added more, that I know. According to him, efforts are underway to apprehend 5 others. 2 of the 5 suspects are outside of the country in Benin Republic. They were 8. There were 8 that carried out this crime. 8. I do not know if the mother of those boys, those people, I don't know if male or female, the ones, there are 3 children from one woman. So they only took her because her 2 kids fled. But one have, what do we call it? When you bring yourself to court, not to court, submitted, when you, if you are declared wanted, even though they were not declared wanted, what do they call it? When you submit yourself, when you get what I mean, So one of them out of the 2 have decided to report themselves, give in themselves to the police. So I can't, you people are not even helping me with one English. I can't even see anybody type. Okay, anyway, the person, so now I think they are still looking for 3. Yeah. Investigation has been intensified to locate the body of the deceased and uncover the circumstances surrounding surrender. Surrender is the word I'm looking for. Surrender is the word. Yes, thank you so much. Surrounding his death. Among the 5 suspects into whose accounts money was moved from the victim's account, 3 suspects have been apprehended. They are more than that now. Who then said that the State Commissioner of Police, Olasunkanmi Jimoh, assured intensive investigation. Okay, CP Jimoh has assured the public that the command is fully committed to resolving the matter and bringing the perpetrators to justice. All right, thank you. CP Jimoh calls for restraint from actions that could potentially hinder or interfere with the ongoing investigative efforts, he stated. Okay, so that's it. Those are the from the source, reliable sources, and I am happy that there's development, but I am not happy because they buy that boy for no reason. He has not even started life. We can't call that at the peak of his career. No. He has not even started life. And they cut short the life of that boy. May God punish them. May God punish them. And you know what? Aside the judgment on earth, they have called for wrath upon themselves and their generations to come. Why? Why do you have to sing down for your generation? Why? Why? I won't say, you this useless pastor to gbowo, how can you take 70,000? Why? Shebi is the one we are seeing. Some pastors will go, you will go to their church, child will miss. What if They have used the child aworo. In Nigeria, there's nothing like many of them, they go to native doctor to get power. They should forget it. They should go back to tradition. Let Kuku know that you people are worshiping Ogun Olakaya Oshomole. Let them know why the lies. Why are you calling Jesus Lori Iro? Why are you calling Jesus Lori Iro? The things of, let me shock you people. The things of God, to be sincere. To be sincere. The things of God is not like it is not a must that because you call on God, then you will prosper. So where is the one that God said, what we read in the Bible, that it will be very hard for the rich person to enter the kingdom of God, but it will be so than the poor people. Meaning that it is God that gives and it is God that makes people poor too. And why is it that God said that the rich is hard for them to enter his kingdom? And then everybody wants to be rich. Is that not the reason why they are stealing children in churches and in all these things, buying people? Is it not for riches?
My name is Aki Anabi. I'm a video director and TV producer of Akomolowe on African Magic. Keep watching Drive TV.
Olólùfẹ́ Drive TV àti gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí Fẹ́mi Sola ẹ máa wo Drive TV. Keep watching Drive TV.
My name is Woli Agba. Taking this time out to tell you all that you keep watching Drive TV. What drive ẹ̀wọ̀ ní ògo ẹ̀? What drive ẹ̀wọ̀ fulfilment? What drive ẹ̀wọ̀ bí tó bá lọ? Ó ní iṣẹ́ rìn. Ibi ni kò máa wò Drive TV. Thank you. Chloe.
Drive TV. Driving you around the world.